Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll be reviewing the new Magic Star Concealer and Setting Powder. This just got released online 16 minutes ago, but I drove down to my Morphe store and actually picked it up in person. So if you guys want to see what my thoughts and opinions are, what these products are about, then definitely keep on watching. Alright, so I drove down to my local Morphe store because last time I had to go on to Jeffree Star's website to purchase the Blue Blood palette. It was very stressful, and it took like 15-20 minutes to actually purchase it because the whole website crashed, and it was just a very stressful time for me to buy it, and I don't like the stress of like not knowing if I'm gonna get it, you know? So this time I drove down to the Morphe store and I walked in. I actually had no problem walking in. Like, I thought there was gonna be a line, but there wasn't. And I saw the display set up and I asked, you know, my fiance, I was like, do you think we can get these or not? But I saw some people that were working there and they were like doing like, you know, color testing, color matching on the people that were shopping there, and I was like, all right, so let's go ahead and just start picking stuff up. When I was there, I saw there was like 3 translucent setting powders left. I really wanted the translucent setting powder because I love translucent powders. I just feel like they just work really well for my skin tone and setting my makeup and baking my face with it, so I wanted to make sure I got my hands on that. But there's only 3 available in that time, so I was like, oh, okay, cool, they're stocking up. And then I thought that I was going to be C5, which I'll actually list the picture like right here, or I'll put a picture up right now of all the different colors and what their undertones are. I thought by reading the undertones I was actually going to be C5 because I am a very neutral tone skin type. I can go warm, I can go cold, and I just fall right in that neutral tone zone. And I thought I was going to be C5 because I'm on the lighter side, but then when I actually swatched in stores, I was like, ooh, that's like really bright. So then I went to C7, which is the light medium with neutral undertones, and that was like a perfect match for me. So that's what I actually picked up. And there's quite a few C7s, barely any C5s. And I was like, oh no, I don't have to be C5 because that's where all the trouble was, where all his products got stolen. And I was like, I don't want to be that color. But thank God I wasn't, but hopefully, you know, they do have enough in stock. I did see some of them there. And when I went to go check out, I was like, I'm surprised you guys are selling this. Like, when did you guys open the store? And she said people were lined up since 7 a.m. and they didn't even open the Morphe store until 10 a.m. And I was like, oh wow. So I completely missed the rush, and I was very grateful with that. So was my fiance, because he's like, I don't want to wait. And I don't blame you, because it's just boring waiting in line for hours. I did it at the Jaclyn Hill Morphe event and I had a great time, but it's exhausting. But I am very grateful that I got to grab these products and don't have to wait for shipping. Because last time I did the Blue Blood palette, I paid for 2 days shipping and it took over a week to get it. And not the 2 days that I paid for. Is what it is. I absolutely love it. It's sitting right behind me and I'm in love with that product. And he actually had the entire store stocked with all his other palettes. So Blood Sugar was there, Alien palette was there, Thirsty palette was there. Like, everything was completely stocked. The only thing that was not stocked was his lip products. Those were kind of like barely stocked, and I really want to buy Celebrity Skin. They didn't have it, but oh well. So let's go ahead and dive into these products. So with his concealer, this does retail for $22, and there are 30 shades in the shade range with lots of different undertones for each. And I am C7, and that is the light medium with neutral undertones, and this is according to his website. So about this product, it says our unique creamy high coverage liquid concealer formula comes in over 30 shades. What does it do? Helps out even skin tones. It has 20% pigment and can cover tattoos. Anti-aging properties help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Increased wear time and self-setting effect keeps you looking flawless for hours. It's fragrance-free, paraben-free, and talc-free. So I think that's awesome that he has those available for it. And I actually have a couple tattoos in my body. Well, I have quite a lot of tattoos in my body, so I kind of want to cover up one of them to see if it really covers up. We'll see. We'll find out. And then for the Magic Star setting powder, like I said, there's 8 in the range, and it's $22, and it says, introducing our first ever setting powder formula. This ultra fine, soft, and luxurious formula is infused with vitamin C and E with a special blend of silica that controls oil and keeps you looking flawless all day. Experience the airbrush Jeffree Star approved blurring effect. Pores, creasing who? Can't relate. Currently available in 8 stunning shades. So I'm excited to dive into this. And yeah, enough rambling on. Let's go ahead and try this out. I did see that his brush set was in stock, as were his my cat. I don't know why he always does that. Bubbles, what are you doing, little silly Bullsh? So I did see that his brush set was in stock, as were his Morphe sponges. I didn't pick those up because I don't want to spend like $50 on a brush set. I don't. It's just my own personal preference. I'm sure they're great, it's just not for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set my foundation. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Wear Foundation in the color 455. This is the natural buff, and I actually did a video comparing this one with the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation. I'll link the video right up here. And surprisingly enough, that actually got quite a few views on that video, and I was not expecting that because I was like, who's looking at this video? But people were, I guess. Babe, I hate the sound of my beauty bouncer. I never care for the sound of it. It's just so loud. That's so loud. I apologize if you guys hear like a loud crunching noise in the back. It's just my dog chewing on a treat. Sorry. Now that my foundation is laid down and I have ugly foundation lips, I'm gonna go ahead and dig into the concealer. I'm gonna open it from the bottom just like he suggests so you don't have to sit there and tear this up. And let's look at this bad boy. Oh, well, I just tore the box. Aww. That's actually really pretty. Aww. Oh, that sucks. So I know he said this is supposed to be like a nice sturdy, this is supposed to be a nice sturdy star. It's already broken. Like you can clearly see where the glue did not hold, and if I keep doing this more, the star is just gonna come right off of that. That really sucks, because I know you talked about how nice this star is, and I could just see that the glue is pretty much gone, which is an easy fix because my fiance does have like super glue, so I can fix that really easily, but unfortunately, womp, broken. Ooh. Oh, I think I put on a little much. It's definitely brightening for sure, but not in a bad way. Because I know a lot of people out there love having like bright under eyes. I'm not a big fan of it. I just feel like it makes me look like Flashback Mary, and that's just my own opinion. But I do know this is gonna dry down and change just a little bit, because on my hand I could already see it getting a little darker. So I just gotta give it a second to really like mesh in well with the skin. And I'm using a wet beauty I'm using a wet blender to bounce everything into the skin nice and fine. Ooh, actually really nice. This definitely reminds me of the Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte. That's actually like a really similar formula to it. It's really nice. Huh. Let's get a close-up look, hold on. It did not settle to any fine lines, which I'm really grateful for, because Lord knows I have some. It looks really, really nice. I like that a lot. Okay. So the next thing we have is the translucent setting powder. It's weightless, flawless, ultra fine, set your life into place. Creasing who? Can't relate. Beauty tip, press lightly into the skin wherever you desire. I love using a damp beauty sponge to press the product into my skin so the powder melts and looks airbrushed. All right. And this is how the star itself looks. I'm already getting my dirty fingerprints on that. Oh, I hate that. Ooh, that's nice. I don't want to ruin that. Oof. Oh my god, it does smell like cotton candy. So this is the translucent setting powder, and I'm just gonna bake my under eyes with it, as well as any place I lay down concealer. And yeah. I love when I bake, because I feel like I look like that Dave Chappelle character who's like addicted to crack. I feel like that's exactly how I look.
Drug use. What you talking about, man? I don't do drugs. What y'all tell him, huh? Come on, Benedict Arnold. What y'all tell him? Okay, Rhonda. Well, I'll definitely tell you what, this fine powder definitely got all over me. It got all over my legs and my shirt, and it does look like I'm like doing this. Y'all got that crack. It's very, very, very white, and it's supposed to be like the brightening, like on the website it said for the translucent shade, it's best for fair to light skin tones, neutral undertones, best for ultra brightening. Well, let's go ahead and just melt this into the skin. Oh. I honestly thought there was going to be like caking effect to this, like I really did, because how much powder I put on. There's not. It looks like I'm like not wearing anything. I like that. And it's very, very soft. Like my under eyes are so smooth and soft right now, and I can definitely see where it filled in some of my pores.
I like that. Okay, now I'm kind of curious. Let's do a picture to see if I have any flashback mirror effects. That's what I'm kind of scared about. Okay, really embarrassing. Horrible photo, but if you guys can see in the photo, there is like literally like no flashback in this photo. That's insane. That is insane. Let's try this again. Nope. No flashback. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And now I have like all this extra powder. Don't know what to do with it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face and I'll come back and give you guys my final thoughts because I'll take my time doing the rest of my face so it kind of like really settles in to see how well it performs, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, and this is the final look. I do want to apologize for having two different eye looks at the moment, but I am currently filming another video. But I wanted to go ahead and do like my final thoughts on the Jeffree Star Magic Star line. So far, I've had this on for almost an hour sitting here. I've had this on for a hot minute and I just want to get like a really good close-up for you guys. So looking in here, when I wear any other concealer, it tends to set into my fine lines, and so does the translucent setting powder. Like, I love the Laura Mercier's translucent setting powder. It's one of my favorites, as is the Pretty Vulgar setting powder that I got my BoxyCharm quite a bit ago. I use that all the time. I get very picky on what type of setting powders like my face. I want to make sure that does contain the oil, but looking at it up close in my mirror, I can tell you guys right now that the concealer has not set into my fine lines. It just hasn't at all, and it works so well. Like, I can't even see where it's at. Like, it blended very well. I really love that. And same with the translucent setting powder. Like, legit, it melted into my skin when I used my damp beauty blender, like he said in the box, and it just melted straight into my skin. And I have to say, my face does not look oily at all. Usually by the end of filming, because of all the lights and everything, me sweating, I end up getting a little bit oily towards the end just because I'm a very oily bitch. Nope, my face looks great. My face looks really good. I have to say, it looks really good. And the fact that I only spent, literally in total with tax, $46.86 for both the Magic Star setting powder and the Magic Star concealer, not a bad deal, and it looks great. And I cannot wait to wear this to work, and I took pictures with it so there's no flashback to it, which I think is amazing. And again, I'll post those ugly photos right here, but I think this is great. I think it's a great product. I knew that he would deliver. He always says I've never been disappointed by anything from Jeffree Star, and I cannot wait to keep wearing this, see how well it holds back the oil and everything like that. But so far it's holding it really, really well, and I love it. I love it. Best $46 I spent this week, have to say. The only negative thing I have to say about his entire line is this right here. This is just really disappointing that my star is broken. I really wish it wasn't. I know that it's not his fault by any means. The glue just didn't hold. That really sucks because it's like a cool aspect. I now know that like pretty much it's gonna come off at some point, and I have to just be ready for that. And it sucks because it's really cool like design piece that he had. Like, this is like a nice like little like feel to it, and it's just unfortunate that it's just broken, but it's something I can do about it. It's not a big deal. But this right here smells like cotton candy. My finger marks already all over it. The powder is so fine. It literally just like melts into the pores, helps to eliminate pores, and it looks really good on the skin, and I'm really glad that I got it. So that is it for today's video, guys. Please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do post 2 videos a week. And as always, guys, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye! So, have to say, so that is it for today's video, guys. So I love using a damp beauty, but so this is the I'm getting it everywhere, Magic Star. I messed up already. I feel like these lights are always so bright, but then I look at like in the editing, babe, like I can see everything. It's weird. And because Blue Blood thing, this formula is a unique cream. This formula is a unique, creamy, high coverage liquid concealer formula. Comes in over 30 shades. What it does, I can't even talk. Pores, creasing, who can relate? Oh, pores, creasing, who? Oh, I'm reading that wrong.